It is seriously happening. Overloaded. It is seriously happening. Just in, the United States of America has given Biafrans a spot on where they will have their meeting. And of course, 14 US Council has approved the immediate emergence of Biafra restoration. Hear the news in details. As I slide into the Prime Minister's page, I saw this video and I was proud. Yes, I was very proud because a lot of people were saying that he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know his job. He's pretending, he's a liar. He's deceiving Biafrans and the rest of them. But when I now saw the 14 US Council who joined in criticizing what is happening in the zoo and what they are doing to Biafrans, I can now say with every full authority on my full chest that yes, this is what we all prayed for. It doesn't matter how far they try to twist it, but the truth of the matter is this: I'm going to continue to, make a whole lot of sense from whatever that is given. But we must at the same time, without dispute, understand where all these things will lead us. We must understand it before we say a word that's come to pass. The 14 US Council has now approved it, and the office of Biafra is close to Washington, D.C., the White House. You all don't know what is coming, but let me break it down for you. Because some of you think that if I name it, no. And that's not the purpose. The purpose of Biafrans and Biafran actualization is to make sure that everybody is involved in what is happening. Everybody. Whoever you are, poor, rich, powerful, you need to be involved in this mission, because this is the only point where each and every one of us must be put in place. Each and every one of us must be put in place. So along the line, mistakes will be made, wrong will be shared, and things will go properly. As we continue to run a whole possible fact, that is where I must say it, that it is time for us to come together and do the needful. Along the line, everything is now making sense to us. Everything is gradually making sense to everybody, because they have now seen that the only thing that can help them is the word, and that's where the restoration has begun. So let's begin to get ready for the final restoration and the actualization of the greatest victory. That is just the truth. So as we now continue to spread this very gospel, let's have it in mind that it is time for freedom and not time for fight. We must consider the whole part. That's where we must push ourselves to the very end, because along the line we cannot by any means throw out words that shouldn't be thrown. Victory is coming. The Biafran army finally delivers Kaduna, as the warning goes that nobody should leave except the order comes from Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Lovers of freedom and the freedom fighters all over the world, those who wish Biafra well, ka Chineke kere eluigwe Chukwu okike abịa ma gbaa unu ume, mee unu ka unu fụ ife bara uru mee ya ọfụma tata wo niile. Ekpere na-ekpe bụ onye ọbụla tinyere aka ka ọ fụ na Biafra gara n'ihu, ka Chineke mee ka ọ gaa n'ilu. Anyị wee kpere anyị n'ụtụtụ a. They have finally delivered that side of Kaduna where the zoo terrorists have been terrorizing the Kaduna people. Do you know what happened in that mistake bombing that the military said? Do you know that these people were buried in mass grave? No honor, no respect. And one senator was even saying that they should move on. That it has happened, it has happened. That is life. This is the same thing that every Biafran fighter is avoiding. Because they are doing this mistake in the north, very soon it will extend to the east. From the east it will extend to the south. Very, very soon. But of course, Biafrans have their fighter jets and helicopters. Anybody who tries to do that by mistake will be shot down. They will take it down immediately. There's no negotiation. Look at the nonsense. Or if it was a senator's son or a governor's son that they mistakenly killed, you will just go and open a mass grave and bury all of them. Because they're not human beings. I wonder when Nemesis will meet all these evil politicians who don't want to see Nigerians breathe. Who don't want to see Nigerians progress. But everything is coming to an end. Everything is coming to an end. So, that part has been delivered. And a lot of people are now beginning to see the good side of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. You cannot continue to hurt people and you tell them not to cry. You cannot. Nobody does that. It has to be a game of negotiation. It has to be like that. Gone are the days I get the back and name I want to Kebasara and when Kebasaronia. Gone are the days. Because a lot of victories have been registered the way it should. So be it. And that's one of the meetings I've put across. And by so doing, we'll eventually have to, come together and organize what is effective for it. So, if we're actually running low of resources, we should equally look into the basic effects, where one must reconsider facts and figures. Because that's the only benefit. So let's talk to the boss and let's know what will come next. But just know that that portion has been delivered and everything will be making sense in due time.